Summertime is here, the kids are here. I've done something I said I wasn't going to do, which is take on more classes. So the schedule is a little bit more compact. And so I needed to adjust along with the new schedule. So what I'm doing this month is I am doing 2 videos. Instead of doing the larger monthly wrap-up, I'm doing 2 separate videos. One is the haul, and the other one will be the monthly wrap-up. I might just like the way that this turns out. You guys let me know as well. But this gives me a little bit of an opportunity to dive a little bit deeper into something that I've wanted to kind of discuss a little bit. A few months back, or I believe at the beginning of the year, Kay at Admits the Gray started being really open about how much she's spending from her pocket money, her change, the leftover that she has contributed to getting the fun things, maybe getting the coffees or something like that. She's kind of switched it back and forth, and I totally get it, trying to fine tune where and how you distinguish your pocket change. It's valid. So what I have been doing the past few months, because I've been inspired by her, is I've been keeping track of how much I've been spending during the month for the extras, because these things are all extras, right? None of this is actually needed, but these are extras, and I just wanted to be more accountable to me. This is not about discussing prices that I'm spending on the decks. It's not about that. This is about being accountable to me. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. And I don't know if I'll repeat it again next month or not. I'm not quite sure. I haven't determined that yet. But for this month, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to share with you anything new into my collection. So let's get started with books. So I started out the month with a $25 gift card, an Amazon gift card, which I had been holding and I hadn't spent. So this was my first purchase was this book here, The Evil Eye, The History, Mystery, and Magic of the Quiet Curse. And I am really excited to read this book. I've seen a few walkthroughs about this book, or not walkthroughs, but reviews. And I am excited to read this one. And I think this will be my June read. I needed to finish another book first before I was ready to dive into this one, but I'm ready now. So this is going to be my June read. And this book, of course, cost me nothing out of pocket because I had my Amazon gift card. Now, my second book that I received was the Tarot Spreads Yearbook. And this was a gift from my husband and my children for Mother's Day. So there's a few things in here that were gifts. The Amazon gift card, and then also this book here, which are this is the Tarot Spreads Yearbook. I only have a few, like 2 or 3 tarot spread books, but I really liked the way that this was formatted. I first saw this over at Priscilla's channel, over at A Life Full of Simplicity. And when I went into Barnes & Noble, I really did like the way that it was designed. So it talks about seasons and cycles within life and very mundane type situations, choices, family, friendships, play, career, mind, spirit, resources, intentions, shadow in tarot. Like, it's just wonderful little easy spreads that you can do that pertain to everyday life occurrences. And I love the way that every spread, you're not just given the spread and the questions, you're given a lead into walking into the spreads, which I really, really like. So as an example here, this is confidence. So it goes through and talks about the spread, and these are nice little write-ups. I really do like the way that this book is put together. And let me read the spread to you. So number 1, where do I feel confident right now? Number 2, where do I want to grow confidence? Number 3, an affirmation that can build my confidence. fantastic, very simple, very nice. And they're not just 3. There's, as you can see, there's a few with like 5 and just a good variety, but nothing huge, right? Nothing huge. So I like it. Very nice. And again, Mother's Day gift. Okay. This next book that I purchased is the Tibetan Book of the Dead. I've seen this book in many other formats, but when I came across this book at the store that I purchased it from, I like the condensed version of it because this is a heavy content book. So sometimes heavy content books that are dealing with these type of situations, it's nice to have like a condensed, edited version of this style of book because it just gives you some time to breathe. And get through the book. But this is not a book I'm going to be diving into in June. This is a book that I'm saving for July. So, and this was $16.95. Okay, also, walking into that store, we went to California this year, and I'll share more about that in my monthly wrap-up. But this particular store, the Buddha Mouse, I was so excited when we went into this store. The Buddha Mouse is located in Claremont, California, in the village of Claremont. And I was so excited to see that this store had made it through all of these past few years. So I did show my support by purchasing this book and this little statue here. This is Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature. She's the daughter of Lord Shiva and Goddess Durga. And she assists with speech and wisdom and learning. And this, I can't remember what this string instrument is called, but she plays music of love and life. And so anyhow, I didn't have her, so I went ahead and purchased her as part of my monthly spending. Okay, this was a Mother's Day gift, and this purchase, or looking at this deck, was inspired by taking a look at Callie Bear, where she shared a full walkthrough of this deck. I think it was a full walkthrough, or maybe it was like, I can't remember. But anyhow, I will find the link and I will insert it in the comment section below. This is a deck, a Marseille style deck, but as you can see, the pictures here, they're really, really cute. And to be honest, I thought, I don't know if I like the art. I don't know. It's not really my style. But in reading with this deck, these little creatures, whatever they are, there's a lot of bat wings here. So these little creatures, I really like them. And what I like about it is the guidebook. And this is what sold me on the deck to begin with. She had mentioned if you are learning the Marseille, this guidebook is great. And it really is. So it gives you the meaning, and then it gives you an explanation visually of what you're looking at within the cards so that you can understand the Marseille and how to read the Marseille. So if you're starting out, this is a fantastic deck and guidebook for you to utilize. And even if you're, I would say, even if you're working with another deck, to have this little guidebook close by might be a great idea. I love, look at it, comes edged in this pink color, and it has these cool little backs, and it is so cute. It comes in this tiny little box. Everything fits so nice and neatly. I love this. Another one of my Mother's Day gifts was the Gentle Thrills Tarot. I have a full walkthrough on this deck, and this is a deck that kind of surprised me. I did like the deck when I initially saw it on BB's channel over at Pure Red Velvet, and then I brought it home, and in my full walkthrough, I talk about how I quickly became overwhelmed by looking at all the colorful pictures and the depictions, because it just seemed really, really loud. It's a bright, vibrant deck, and I don't know, maybe it was just my mood that day when I opened up the deck and started to try to get to work on it. But after working with it for a bit, I am so very pleased with this deck. It's a Rider-Waite Smith style deck. So if you understand your RWS, it is a Pip-ish style deck, but I wanted to share that if you place down these cards, if you take away the entirety of this and you place down these cards and you're looking at the 3 cards or 2 cards or whatever it is within your spread, it suddenly becomes a little bit different as far as reading the deck. It's not quite as boisterous. And then with what I was pairing the deck up with, the oracle decks that I was using to pair up with it, just really grounded the deck, and I really do like this deck now. So that is the Gentle Thrills. And again, that didn't cost me any money because my husband and my girls got it for me. This deck was something that I purchased this month, and I do have I have an unboxing of this deck. And I got this at a deep discount because the box was dented. So I think this was like a B or C grade as far as the things that were wrong with the deck, but there's nothing wrong with the deck. It's just this bend in the box. And this ended up costing me $41.44 shipped. And this deck, I really like this deck. This is a cool deck. I'm so excited to have it. I waited a long time to get it, and it turned out perfect when I got it because I got it at a really good discount. So I will insert the link or the card for the walkthrough or the unboxing of this deck. And I actually did pair it up in my unboxing. I paired it up with a few decks. So if you want to get some ideas about how to work with this deck or what I would pair up with it, I'll leave that information for you so you can see the video. The last new deck into my collection this month is the Nature and Soul Yoga Wisdom cards. I saw this on Meg's channel over at Rose Honey Ritual, and I had been eyeballing this deck for quite some time because it came out a while back, maybe a year and a half. I don't know, I can't remember when, but God, I don't remember when it came out. I didn't buy the deck, but it's the same creator as the White Sage Tarot and the Land Sky Oracle, which I love. But I just didn't. I thought, do I really need another yoga deck? And yeah, I really did. And so when I saw it on Meg's channel, I went onto Amazon, and I don't know if it was just the day because I was new to clicking on it. I'm not quite sure, but I went on there and it was $8.98. So I still had left over for my Amazon gift card. So this deck ended up costing me $2.63. This deck, I really like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and film a full walkthrough of this deck because for me, it's been a little bit different than some of the other yoga oracle decks or yoga cards that I have. And so I do want to share that with you, but I just want to show you that it does have the title of the card and then a keyword. Now I did go back and check on Amazon and they put the price up a little bit. So I know when you first click on it, they want you to buy immediately. So I think when you first click, like that's your lowest price, and then afterwards they'll raise the price by a couple of bucks. I think that's what they do. So anywho, I ended up spending a total of $71.02 in the month of May for my new decks and my new tools. And I know that it's almost kind of feels like like a little bit of a cheat because I had a gift card and it was Mother's Day, so I had gifts. But that's what I ended up spending through this month. So this is my haul for May 2023. Let me know if you like this type of format and if this works for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. I wish you a beautiful day filled with love, joy, and happiness. From my heart to yours, I will see you later.